Okay, guys, Boost Mobile. Switched over from T-Mobile. I'm on this plan right here, which is the $55 10 gig plan. They were running a promo here in Detroit where I'm not sure if it's still available where you live, but they switched me over from T-Mobile. Activated my number from T-Mobile, gave me a free phone, which was the LG G Volt. Just wasn't satisfied with that phone. Screen was too small. And then a particular Boost Mobile store not too far from my house had the new LG G STYLO. And one of the reasons why they call it a STYLO is because it has a stylus in the top of the phone, which I rarely use. But for the sake of this review, I'll leave it out and I'll do a video review on it. 720p IPS display HD, not full HD, but I'm telling you, with this screen display, Corning Gorilla Glass 3, you can tell it's got a complete blackout on the screen. That Corning Gorilla Glass, it has such a milky, soft, warm feel to it when you're operating the phone. It actually makes the 720p look like 1080p. Now, my Microsoft webcam, my HD webcam, is not going to do this video justice, but I'm going to get into the screen in a minute. This is a plastic back, even though it looks metal. It is a plastic back, and it really was familiar with me with the LG G Flex, which was the 6-inch screen, which was 720. This phone also has 720, but it looks better than the G Flex that I had before the antenna went out in it and it wouldn't read my SIM card on T-Mobile. So I eventually got switched out to Boost Mobile. So of course you got your back buttons. The only drawback that I don't like about the buttons, this middle button is not raised as high as the one on the G3. I mean on my G Flex or the G3 or the G2. It's kind of more flush to the volume up and volume down. So you kind of really got to find it. Of course, you do have an 8 meg camera. You have your light proximity sensor here. Again, this is the hole where the pin goes into, and then your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Again, you got your USB charge on the bottom. Outside of that, there's no physical keys or anything that you can touch on the edges of the phone all the way around. It's a very light phone, I'll tell you that, but a very big screen. Now, 5.7 from 6, I really can't tell any big difference, but the screen is fantastic on this phone, guys. And so let's get into it real quick. 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of storage, and of course this is the lock screen. Let me see if I can get it to focus before my screen times out. I'm gonna go back to that. But you know, this is a fantastic looking screen, guys. I can't tell you how much that they say 720, but I'm telling you right now, it looks like, and my camera's not really doing this phone any justice, because this really looks like 1080p to me. Okay, even though my autofocus keeps going in and out, as you can see. I'm trying to hit it at some different angles for you so you can actually see the dimensions. So I'm gonna go do some web surfing. I do have LTE here in Detroit, Michigan, and it's also a link beneath this video, guys. If you want to get new service, come on over to Boost Mobile, switch, bring your number, you know, and possibly order the phone. I got mine here locally. Then come to find out, I went and visited like 6 more Boost Mobile stores locally, and they don't even have the device in-house. So I just wanted to go to HTC's website so you guys can see how well this screen looks. And again, you know, most people say, I want a screen with 1080p. Listen, this is 720p, and to me it looks like 1080p with that Corning Gorilla Glass 3. I mean, it really looks sharp. Everything is sharp. There is no fuzziness on any text. Okay, again, phone is nice and big. Nice big bright display. Matter of fact, let me go, because I think I got my brightness turned up to 67%, but just in case, we'll go to our home screen. Look at the icons. Icons are nice and sharp. Okay, let's go to settings real quick, and let's look at our display. Where is our brightness? Brightness is up at 67%. So we're going to leave it right there so it doesn't wash out on the playback. Okay. But I'm telling you guys, this phone is looking real lovely. Boost has really stepped their game up. I'm telling you. This is one of my favorite apps. It's Pandora, and as it focuses, the screen on this thing is just fantastic. Everything is such. This camera's not doing it any justice. I wish you guys could actually see it. If you don't have it, and you're looking to get the LG G STYLO from Boost Mobile, there is a link beneath this video where you can order it, get your phone service as well. They will port you over. I got that $55 10 gig plan. I'm only into 2.5 gigs already, and I still got 2 weeks left on my account. So I'm nowhere near going to burn up that 10 gigs. So I'm probably going to stay there because the more the better. And it's at a good price point. Okay, so let's get back into some other things. I don't know what you guys might want to see. But okay, the apps here, you got your bundle apps where they put a lot of apps in one page. With one click, we'll go to Google Play Stand just so you can see just some clarity on this phone. Again, the phone is just fantastic. It's something that you can look at all day. Battery life, 3,000 milliamp battery. It is removable. The back is removable as well. You can put extra storage in here on the SD card. Okay, and again, as you can see, I'm trying to get it as best as I can because again, my camera's not really doing this screen justice. The screen is fantastic, as far as the clarity, and I don't know if you can tell, it almost has a 3D effect to it. That Corning Gorilla Glass 3, I mean, it is phenomenal. Okay, IPS display. There's something else about this phone too that I wanted to remember about the display. Because my G Flex, the 6-inch screen, had an OLED IPS display, which was 720, and this phone looks much better for a budget phone that's $200, ladies and gentlemen. You're talking about a nice looking display. Okay, I can't express to you how well this screen looks. Okay, so if you're looking for a big phone at a nice price, you're not looking to spend a lot of money, of course, this is that device, guys. It's not out. And, I was tripping people out. I walked into a Boost Mobile store, and they looked at me like, the STYLO? I said, yeah, this is one of your phones on Boost Mobile. You guys ain't never seen it or heard of it? Kind of tripped them out. Now, T-Mobile is coming out with the Stylus, okay? This is a variant of that, but it's not. Now, the Stylus will have 2 gigs of RAM. This has 1 gig. And maybe the camera pixelation. Now you get a 5 megapixel shooter on the front, which is unheard of today. You get 8 megs on the back, so it does take great selfies as well. Okay, let's go into something else. Let me go to another web page. I want to do something with got a lot of graphics to it. So let's go to Phone Dog. Okay, phone. That's another one. Phone Arena was another one. Phone Dog. Let me see if it was coming back to Phone Dog. Let's go to Phone Dog. That has a lot of graphics in it. Real graphic intense site. You'll see how fast the processor is. I'm pulling it up. Of course, there you see my LTE is working. It does in some areas of Detroit. It'll bounce to 3G, but that's limited areas since Sprint has stepped their game up. Okay, so let me pull it back. You really can't really get a good picture of the graphics and how well this thing is displaying unless I come in because of my webcam. As you can see, every part of that text looks great. So if you're looking for a phone that has 1080p, maybe you don't want to afford it, but you're not really kind to 720. I'm telling you, this phone is going to deliver for you in more ways than one. Okay, because the screen on here is fantastic. It has such an elegant look to it for a $200 device. It's mind-blowing, actually. And again, okay, let me decline that call. That's my Randy Orton ringtone because I'm a big wrestling fan. Because I'm in the middle of doing this video. But again, let's check, as you can see, it's real fluent. For 1 gig of RAM, it's pretty good. Okay. There are, you can also go out and go to your market store and download some different launchers. As you can see how fast it pulls up. The LTE is working very well. Okay, again, my camera is just not doing it justice. But you can see everything, every text on here is coming in beautifully. Okay, so I had to turn the brightness down on my webcam so nothing washed out, because I really want you to get a real good idea on how well this is looking. Android Market Store. So guys, I want to direct your attention to the link underneath this video. You want to switch over, get new cell phone service. That's the plan that I'm on, the $55 plan, and it's on this phone, which is my new LG G STYLO. This phone is fantastic, as long as it's working pretty good. Now my plan is to go to XDA developers, and I'm still watching to see if they put some new ROMs out, like CyanogenMod, some other ones out there, Nightly's, that you can, you'll probably be able to put on this device as well and make it even run faster. Okay, so let's go to some text, because a lot of people want to see, just how, when you do the pinch to zoom. Okay, so let's find some pinch to zoom stuff right quick, especially when it comes to just doing that right there. Okay, you see how fluid that is and how fast it's reacting. No hang-ups. Boom, boom, boom. And again, I can't tell you how great. This is also a multi-touch screen, 10-point touch screen too. Just reading up on the reviews, it is a multi-touch, so it's like you can touch it in 4 or 5 different places and it will react. As you can see, you can blow the text up real good. And again, it's 280 pixels per square inch. That's what they say. Anything over 400 is excellent. But I'm pretty sure if you had a higher end device, it would look even that much better. But for $200 out the door, guys, you can't get any better than this. So, not making a long video, this is my quick review of the LG G STYLO 5.7 inch screen, $200 device. It's a plastic bag. The back is removable, and I have learned to become a big fan of LG phones. Just this one right here is probably about the best ones they put out, outside of my G Flex that I was really tight with, because I had a curved screen, but I wanted a phone that had a big display, and I'm getting that with the STYLO. And because, before I end the video, let me not forget about the pen. Okay, so let's come back in here. Let me try to hold my phone and get in front of you with this, and it's very responsive. If you want to get into some writing or whatever it is that people use a pen for, you can do that, but everything you touch on the screen works pretty good. Okay, so I don't have any issues with it. I think that you won't either when you get it. It's fantastic. So let me go here, because Sprint has an app on this phone that you can actually, matter of fact, this is it. Okay, let's hit accept. Customize experience, let's skip that. I watched some NBA for free TV on here. Okay, so you got, well, ain't no games on right now, but that game will be coming on at 8:30, Cleveland and Atlanta. Okay, but we can go back and let's check out some video right quick. Okay, NBA nightly notables, NBA TV. Let's just click on anything. I can't tell you how great this screen. I got to go back to the screen, man. They may say it's not 720, 1080, but I'm telling you right now, it's doing the trick. Let's check out the volume. And I'm not on Wi-Fi, and it's playing pretty good.
The Minnesota Timberwolves tonight. Taylor, congratulations. How does it feel to earn the top overall selection for the first time ever?
Well, it's wonderful. We've had such poor luck in the past years, and to get the #1 pick is just kind of an honor.
It's a tough way.
All right, guys, that's it, man. You guys want to check this out, click the link again underneath this video. Check out the Stylos. I should say STYLO, not Stylos, but the Stylus is coming out on T-Mobile. But right now you can get a variant of that phone through Boost Mobile. Switch your number over, jump on that $55 plan. You can do all of that off the website underneath this video, making it real easy for you. All right, guys, God bless.